Kandi. You have learned how to, make friends in all different circles from all walks of life. And that's one thing that I'm proud of you about. And you're not afraid to speak up for yourself, which you should not be.
Wait a second. Did Riley really spend $14,000 in a single night? And did she actually use her mother's credit card to cover that huge bill? Yes, that is exactly what happened. Kandi Buruss just found out, and the expression on her face said it all. This wasn't one of those light, funny moments families joke about. This was serious, and Kandi didn't pretend otherwise. The question now is simple. What really happened that night? Was this just a wild evening that got out of hand? Or is Riley getting carried away with her fast New York City lifestyle? If you've been watching Next Gen NYC, then you already know Riley has been embracing that big city energy. She's been enjoying designer fashion, upscale restaurants, trendy rooftop gatherings, and the overall high-end social scene that young adults in Manhattan are known for.
Ask about that $14,000 bill that's teased in the trailer.
So we get the bill, $14,000. Over. I'm calling your mother. It better not be on the card I pay for.
But in the episode that got everyone talking, things took a sharp turn. What started as a fun night with friends flipped into a situation that shocked viewers everywhere. Riley ended the evening with a $14,000 tab, and when the payment went through, the name on the card wasn't hers. It was Kandi Buruss, and when Kandi discovered the charge, she wasn't impressed, amused, or calm. She was upset, and honestly, most parents would be too. So now, everyone online is asking the same thing. Is this typical 22-year-old behavior for someone living in New York City? Or is Riley acting carelessly with access, money, fame, and privilege? Let's go through the moment that created all this buzz. Riley stepped out with her castmates from the Bravo series, ready to have a glamorous evening in Manhattan. She arrived dressed up, hair done, makeup flawless, and fully in the mood to enjoy the night.
I may be small, but my empire keeps on growing.
They headed to a high-profile club with exclusive sections, velvet ropes, and staff who know exactly how to upsell every bottle and service on the menu. Riley and her friends chose the VIP area, complete with bottle service, private seating, and premium treatment from the servers. It looked like a harmless night of fun, until the bill came. It wasn't even $5,000. It hit $14,000. Let that number settle for a second. $14,000 for a single night out. And this wasn't the result of an extravagant celebration or a major milestone. It was just a casual night with friends. What caught everyone off guard was the fact that Riley only covered her portion by using her mom's card, which came out to around $7,000 by itself. Her friends split the rest, but Riley relied on Kandi's card without asking, without warning, and without even sending a text.
I'm Kandi Buruss, and people might remember me from Real Housewives of Atlanta as a kid.
I'm a TV person in Montana's off.
You saying you'd rather not talk to me and watch TV? Is that what you're trying to say to me?
No.
I just graduated a month ago from NYU with a major in music business. I really want to work in the music industry. I feel stressed and on a time crunch because my mom has given me 1 year before she cuts me off financially. It is big shoes to fill.
Pressure is definitely on. Me saying that in the most monotone
Literally, I was
voice
thinking
ever.
that. If you said like, the pressure is definitely on.
And what was she paying for? Premium bottles of Don Julio 1942 like they were everyday drinks? Top-tier service, and club items that are extremely expensive even by Manhattan standards. Everything she chose was on the highest end of the menu. And when she talked about it on camera, Riley explained it casually, almost like it wasn't a big deal. She simply said she wanted her part of the bill handled, and her mom's card happened to be available. But here's the issue. Kandi had no idea. The moment Kandi heard the story, she immediately switched into full mom mode. She sat across from Riley, listening carefully. Before saying a single word, she grabbed a napkin and threw it at her daughter, sending a message without needing to raise her voice. What were you thinking? And you know that look moms give when they're not shouting, but you can feel every ounce of disappointment? That's exactly what Kandi gave Riley.
I think I have a lot of anxiety and also excitement about the entire series. There's a lot that goes on, a lot of dynamic shifting, and a lot of surprises, I feel like, but everyone needs to tune in to see how it evolves.
Then she said, "I'm paying for 1942 bottles and a $14,000 tab? Girl, you have too much money to burn." That line wasn't playful. It carried frustration, concern, and exhaustion. And it wasn't just about the price. It was about boundaries, respect, responsibility, and the need to value money, even when you have more than most people. What viewers don't always see is that Kandi has been warning Riley about spending habits for years. Even in earlier episodes, Kandi mentioned how her daughter sometimes forgets how hard it is to earn the kind of life she currently enjoys. So this wasn't just about one club bill. This moment was the breaking point of something much deeper. And here's the part many people online didn't realize. Kandi already gave Riley a deadline. She told her she has 1 year to create a plan. Either she gets a real job or she goes to law school. But after that year ends, Kandi is cutting off her financial support. She's not saying it out of anger. She's saying it because she wants Riley to stand on her own, build her own life, and create her own success. And yes, Riley does earn money. She's done brand partnerships with Dark and Lovely, Makeup Forever, and other companies. She has a following, visibility, and influence. But earning money and managing money are not the same thing. Spending $7,000 from your mother's card on one night is not smart money management, especially when you're still figuring out your career path. So now the big discussion is happening across social media. Is Riley just being a normal young adult, or is she showing signs of entitlement? Some viewers say she's simply learning life lessons in public. Others argue that she's spoiled, unaware, and careless with privilege. Reddit threads are dragging her for acting out of touch. People claim she's treating her mother's success like an endless resource. They point out that Riley isn't a megastar, but she's spending like she is. But let's be fair, Riley isn't one-dimensional. She has shown maturity on camera. When a castmate called her scary, Riley didn't explode. She responded calmly and confidently, saying she wasn't scary, just direct. She's also spoken openly about trying to figure out who she is outside of being Kandi's daughter. That kind of self-awareness is impressive. She even moved to Brooklyn on her own, which is a huge step because rent in the city is extremely expensive. Still, it's hard to overlook the contradiction of living independently while also making choices like dropping thousands on bottle service. You can try to grow and still make reckless choices, but the two don't match. That's why viewers are confused. They see glimpses of responsibility, but also flashes of impulsive behavior. Now let's look at the bigger picture. Riley didn't grow up in a regular household. Her mother is a Grammy-winning singer, songwriter, and businesswoman. Riley spent most of her childhood on camera, surrounded by fame and attention. Her life has never been normal. Every wardrobe choice, comment, or moment ends up online. She's under pressure most people her age never experience. She's trying to succeed in a world where millions of people feel entitled to judge every move she makes. And then there's the financial part. Riley isn't poor, but she isn't independently wealthy either. She's in that middle area where she can live well, but she still depends on her mother's structure and guidance. That type of situation creates confusion. You want freedom, but freedom isn't real when someone else is funding your lifestyle. So this club bill issue is really about boundaries. It's about learning where independence begins and where discipline must follow. It's about realizing that money has limits, even when it looks like it doesn't. And it's about understanding that adulthood isn't just about enjoying life. It's also about taking responsibility for the choices you make. Now, the big question: what happens next? Will Kandi keep her promise to cut Riley off financially if she doesn't choose a career or school path soon? The clock is ticking, and this situation might make Kandi stick to her deadline more firmly than ever. But maybe this moment will push Riley in a new direction. She could take influencing more seriously, create consistent content, work with brands that match her style, and build something solid. She could also give DJing a real chance, especially since she's already experimenting with it. Or she could fully commit to law school and create a career beyond the entertainment world. Whatever she chooses, this moment might be the turning point she needed. So now I want to know what you think. Is Riley just living out her young adult years and learning along the way? Or is she crossing a line by using her mother's credit card for a night like that? Thanks for watching. Share your thoughts in the comments, subscribe for more updates, and stay tuned because the next story is coming soon. I appreciate every one of you.